Hey Siri, get me a banging teriyaki sauce recipe.
Okay, I found this on the web for get me a banging teriyaki sauce recipe. Check it out.
Thank you. Joshua, we need light brown soft sugar, light soy sauce, 1 large garlic clove, 1 big piece of ginger, rice wine vinegar, and olive oil. Thanks, mate. While that salmon cooks away in that banging teriyaki sauce and the noodles boil away over there, I'm going to quickly talk about my strength and my current strength, seeing as I'm now 6 kilos down from where I started my cut. So I started at 107 kilos and now 101 kilos pretty consistently in the morning. Still got another 8 kilos to lose before I'm in this sort of 93 kilos range. But strength pretty much is getting maintained, especially on the squat. So on Monday I went into the gym and pretty much went for a 1 rep max, a fairly conservative 1 rep max, and I managed 230 kilos, which is 95% of my 1 rep max, and it felt pretty comfortable. I felt like I maybe could have grinded out a little bit more. So today, which is Thursday, so 4 days later, I decided to go for another 1 rep max and worked up to 235 kilos. It didn't move brilliantly in as much as my hips were shifting all over the place, but again it was pretty comfortable, and that's 97% of my one rep max. So seeing as I'm obviously post injury, I haven't really been able to properly focus on squats, I haven't been able to do a proper cycle of squatting, and I am 6 kilos down since I started my cut. I'm pretty happy that I'm able to squat 97% of my max when I'm actually peaked. So obviously I hit 242.5 when I was fully peaked. So the fact that I'm hitting only 7.5 kilos under that, unpeaked, you know, not with a training cycle and slightly lighter, I'm really happy with that. But obviously deadlifts is a different story. I managed to work up to 235 kilos in sumo on a stiff bar on Monday, and that moved horrendously, only because I've just got no confidence with it obviously at the moment. Just pulling it off the floor, I'm just constantly worrying about my hamstring, but that's something I'm going to have to face and get over, because if I want to get a qualifying total at my next competition, I'm going to have to sort of face that fear and just go after it, because if I go into any lift doubting myself, I'm just not going to get it. Which reminds me, I am going to be competing hopefully in a few months' time. I haven't decided which competition yet. I wanted to compete in April, but I was talking to Ben and he decided that was a little bit too soon and I need to get a good amount of training behind me before I compete. So yeah, hopefully looking to compete in the 93 kilo class and qualify for the British Champs and actually compete in the 93s at the British Champs. So the aim really is just to try and build my total as much as I can. Get a qualifying total, that's obviously first and foremost, but if I can actually get close to my best total at 105 kilos, that would be awesome as well. So I'm looking to get close to 650, but I've just got to take it, you know, one step at a time, see how I react to getting back into proper training. Yeah, and I suppose the last thing to talk about is my bench. My bench is pretty much maintaining as well. Normally that's the first to go. Just naturally when you get a little bit smaller, your arms shrink down a little bit and your leverages change, and that's normally the first to suffer, and it has a little bit. I mean, my best bench is 155 kilos. I managed to just about grind out 150 kilos recently, but I can imagine as I start dropping down another sort of 8 kilos, that's going to suffer as well. But if I can sort of maintain the sort of 140 mark on bench, I'll be really happy with that. Oh, salmon as well.
Yeah.
It's like amazing.
Yeah, pretty much to perfection. It like melts in your mouth.
Perfection. Good.
Amazing. Thank you very much. No worries.
Right, so Sam has watched a Adam Bishop video on how to deadlift, and now you're going to teach me how to properly conventional deadlift.
Yeah, I'm going to mansplain to you and slightly patronise you.
Okay. Am I going to pull a new personal best today?
You're going to pull your hamstring because mine is hamstring.
At least I'm pulling something today.
Valentine's Day, you know.
So what's the first thing I need to know about how to deadlift like Adam Bishop?
Activate your lats.
Okay.
And also he's 6'3" and 140 kilos, so you need to go 3 inches and 20 kilos for you.
Okay, 20 kilos for me?
How much do you weigh?
100 kilos.
No.
Yeah.
I thought you were 120 plus.
Are you telling me that is not 100 kilos?
I thought you were 6 months pregnant, but you know. Put the balls out of the way.
So is that another tip of his? Get your balls out of the way.
His balls aren't as big as mine. Let's want some fish. I really don't feel very like warmed up or like switched on.
I know.
I'm just like,
There it is. Oh, mate. Ooh. That moved quick.
Thank you, bud. Come on again. Up. Yeah.
There's one. And there's one. So is this another thing that Adam Bishop taught you?
Feet together, make my balls.
Balls out.
Balls in, oh yeah, balls behind.
Oh, what ball are you talking about?
Oh, my testicles. Oh, my balls. Snarch grab. Snarch grab. Snarch grab. Snarch grab.
Lovely.
If I go all the way out.
Let's get silly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, Trish and Sam. Can I pass a message on or? It failed, you know. It failed of about £300. Brake pads, lights, and something else.
It's been...
I don't think he's had that done. I'm going to... Right now, there we go, there's one.
That's right nearest thing.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that Sam's gone for 140 in probably a couple of years. So quite a big rep.
Fuck. Ready?
Let's go.
One more. Come on. Ah!
Let's go.
Ah! Come on then. Fuck you. Ready? 3, 2, come.
Easy. The double caught me off guard.
Yeah, caught me off guard too. Word. Yep.
Oh. You go. Keep going. There it is. Come on. Let's get one more. That's it. Let's go again. One more. And
Yep, come on mate, 2 more.
No more fucking around is exactly what I said to myself yesterday, because for the last couple of weeks I haven't been following a program and I've pretty much been going into the gym and doing what I want, and although that is a lot of fun, it does increase the risk of injury and it doesn't really give me much structure. So next week I'm back on program. We are obviously starting very light and then we're going to be building towards hopefully a big total in the 93s, as I mentioned. So just before I finish this video and leave you to the rest of your weekend or your week if you're watching this later, I'm just going to quickly go through how I'm doing with diet and stuff like that. So really there's no sort of magic pill that I'm taking to like lose weight. Obviously it is just eating less and moving more. It's that good old-fashioned classic dieting tip of just do more exercise, burn more calories and eat a little bit less. I'm not doing the carnivore diet, the paleo diet, the keto diet. I'm not doing any of this crap. I'm literally just eating a little bit less. I'm eating pretty much what I want, but as long as it's fitting within my macronutrient content, so as long as I'm having enough protein, enough carbs, enough fat, and yeah, it seems to be working. I've like I say, lost nearly, well, roughly 6 to 7 kilos since I started my cut. I weighed in this morning at 101, and I am starting to notice changes, just sort of the way I'm looking, and people I haven't seen for a month or so are noticing that my face is a little bit thinner and things like that. So it's nice when you sort of get past that first hurdle and then you do actually start to notice changes. So yeah, I'm going to obviously continue just to stick with what I'm doing, which is just eating what I want, but just eating less of it. So yeah, looking forward to getting back into a proper routine with my training next week. It's going to be a lot of fun, although it's a lot lighter. You know, it's going to be building a foundation and actually preventing me, hopefully, from getting injured in the future. So I'm going to eat my spicy scrambled eggs, which I've just prepared, and I'll leave you to the rest of your weekend or the rest of your week. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave it a like if you have, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.
oh, again.